Hi Gem, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my crosswatcher. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, and the message might actually be for you. So feel free to take it however resonates with you in your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. Everything you need to access is down below in my description box, which would be my website link and Instagram handle. All the good stuff is located down below. I just post more things on quantum physics and crazy freaking things that I like playing around with over there on my Instagram. So you can jump over there if you would like, but as always, no pressure. And yeah, never give your power away over to these readings. You're in full control over your own life, your choices, and your decisions. So you're never ever tied and bound to any kind of outcome that comes into these. Alrighty, my lovelies. And yes, thank you so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've been here in support of the channel. Let's dive in. Okay. Interesting. I'm already picking up. Okay, the Eternal Child in reverse. We have the Cave in reverse. We have the Self in reverse. We have the Medallion in the upright, and then we have Apocalypsis, removing the veil of deception. Wow, I already know exactly what, like, this is so freaking clear cut. Okay, so the Eternal Child can be people in a particular environment that are, like, they were, kind of a novice at something, or they were putting their trust into some kind of situation, but it is like this innocence. Okay, this could have been you. Maybe there is a child involved here, but this could have been all about this hope for some development to take place, whatever was being presented here. Okay, and there's like some people that hide certain aspects that, like, they don't want to see, maybe some shame a little bit here, but there's a desire here. Whatever this person or these people, if this is multiple, whatever it's talking about, there was this desire here to transform into the future version of themselves, or this vision that this person has of themselves. And so someone paid money on something, okay? They spent money on something, but now what's coming out, this whole situation, there's a person that's realizing whatever they spent their money on, that it, or whatever they had invested in, or if they went towards some type of opportunity, that it didn't provide the transformation that they were hoping for. They thought they could have, if they were going to go into this environment or situation, if this was you, you could have thought that this was going to, like, totally, you know, make you shine, and there was going to be this, like, getting in touch with yourself. And now it's that you could be going through a disillusionment where you're realizing something wasn't what it seemed to be. If there was like this opportunity that started to develop and you thought it was gonna, like, turn into a lot of money, you could feel that's, like, not turning out the way that you had expected, especially if you're working with others, because you could be, this even might be a little bit of what's happening is because of some other people in your environment that haven't, like, truly developed. Maybe someone's going to reach out to you and offer something to you. I'm not totally sure if this has already happened or whatever, but it's like, you might find that in this environment that people are not exactly what they appeared to be, or that you might dull your light a little bit because it irritates someone that you just very effortlessly shine. Okay, without even meaning to. It's just like a part of your personality. This is very strange energy, because this hunter could be a person that's a little bit stalkerish or a little bit harassy-ish, and maybe this person is a little bit fixated on you or can't move on for some particular reason. So that's why I would look into situations a little bit deeper and don't trust exactly what you see. If you feel like you're holding off or like that, you don't have a full-blown heck yes feeling, it might be for a good reason. Because we do have the Five of Swords and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. We also have the Star. Oh, wow. Which is Aquarian energy. See what I said about shining? That could be you if you're just kind of like following a dream or a wish that you had, or you are on a path of healing. You could be going through that right now, and there is some kind of deception that might be coming to light, possibly. Something that was being kept hidden. We also have the King of Cups here in the upright, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune also in the upright. Okay, so it looks like to me that you have a particular person that loves you a lot. This King of Cups character, it could be an actual water sign, but this person has a lot of love for you. And they might know that you're, you have some sensitivities, or you're a little bit unique. This person is aware of this. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. They might feel like you're a little bit susceptible to get pulled into not the most pleasant of people. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, and then the Magician in reverse, which is interesting because technically that is a Gemini card, but it's in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. That's a very interesting card because it feels almost like that you have like a card you haven't dealt. What's that saying? Like you have an ace up your sleeve, or you have like a you have something you've kept to yourself, but you've still been working. Like Seven of Pentacles, you're like developing and doing something different, but it's actually to cover up something else that you've been doing, because you could feel like there's an attraction element. You, in the recent past, you were in some kind of maybe toxic environment, or you could have discovered that people weren't being their true selves, or and so you could have decided to exit that situation or get yourself out. There could have been some arguments, and you could have even felt like for a time you had to kind of mask yourself. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles as the outcome. Okay, wow, King of Cups. This is like pretty, if this is a connection gem in your life, you could feel as though, yeah, some kind of deception is coming to light at this time, possibly. About, there was a conflict in the past. The people that were involved, I'm not 100% sure. It could have been just some significant people in your life. I'm sure this will jar some memories if we're talking about it. But now, what could be playing out is that through a matter of time, like whatever the timeline is, there's been a lot of things that have transpired and some things that have come to light. And now, like, let's say that Seven of Swords typically is also an Aquarian energy. It's not to say it can be sneaky, but, you know, Aquarians are known as being like escape artists. They're pretty intelligent at exiting situations in a strategic way. And so there could have been a recent revelation here, something that came to light. And so you could have a lot of emotions here about some kind of person or situation, or realize that there was someone that you were dealing with that was wearing a mask or was being deceptive about something. But yeah, something has recently come to light. It was being kept hidden. But I guess this is changing your direction. It probably will. I mean, this doesn't surprise me. If something comes out in the open, I almost feel like if you were on a current trajectory, or you were doing something or going along in one direction, you or someone else you're dealing with is going to completely do a 180 and just shift directions because of something. Maybe it's, yeah. It's like something is gonna shift directions here. You may feel like for a bit of time, yeah, if you're healing from something right now, either like a toxic situation that you dealt with, or just whatever your healing process is about, you could just be really focused on that right now, like healing and putting yourself back together, and maybe there's a particular person that has a lot of like care towards you or loves you a lot, and but for a time, I almost feel like whoever this King of Cups person is, this person actually might always help things go in your favor. This could be a very special person in your life. Like, they care about you a lot. They think about you all the time. They might even give you guidance, or they reach out at specific times because they think, yeah, they have a lot of love and emotions toward you. This is straight up. I don't know who this person is in your life, but if it's male or female. But also the thing that could be occupying your thoughts quite a bit is a person that you know could be trying to manipulate you through another. But it looks like you're trying to just stay focused on your career goals, or like the ways that you grow your money. It looks like you're trying to just put your attention and focus there rather than letting this person, even though they're always like at the back of your mind, whatever this person is up to, you could always kind of feel like they're up to something, that they're like always kind of planning something behind the scenes. It's like that's just always in the back of your mind. Fascinating. I've never seen that in that way. But yeah, it's like for a time while you're healing, you might feel a little bit like your manifestations might be a little bit blocked, or that where or oh, there's like a person that feels some distance between the two of you, or distance is what's causing this person to feel like it's harder to control you, because it could be an environmental thing, or it's like out of touch with this particular person. You could still, yeah, I want to say this. Gem, if you dealt with a person that was trying to kind of like project some of the responsibilities onto you, or make you feel like something was your fault, or you became a burden, or you were a burden, you might still be, that could be also a part of your healing process, is releasing the responsibility of this person's emotional reaction, someone that you dealt with in that Five of Swords. Okay, like, I feel as though while you're healing, you'll have a person that you connect with quite regularly that cares a lot about you and your situation, and this is always kind of what shifts your energy. Because I feel like a good thing, this particular person feels like you don't hide anything from them, that you're kind of an open book, and like you're not acting deceptive or trying to keep secrets or hide anything, that you're actually quite like vulnerable, and you open up, and this also makes this person connect with you a lot. Like, it's really nice connection here. I don't know who this person is, but I really like them. they have a lot of compassion toward you and a lot of care. And so if you are dealing with something challenging, I feel like this is the thing that's kind of nurturing you, is this person kind of like, you know, this person might reach out at times. King of Cups is very intuitive. Like, holy freaking crap, they'd surprise you. You'd be like, what the freaking heck? That's when you'll really start to believe in quantum physics and entanglement and stuff, because then you'll be like, what? This person's like a telepath or something. That's how intuitive this person is. Like, they just know when to reach out to you, or they know when there's kind of a shift going on in your energy. That's this person. They're really good. I really like this, like, combination. It's quite nice. Yeah, I just still think there's some releasing maybe the responsibilities or carrying all the guilt. You know, it's like one thing if you take accountability for your contribution to situations, that's great, that's healthy. But to take on all of it is not, like, you know, especially when you were innocent to the situation or you didn't know any better. It's like, no, it's okay if there was an issue or something came up, or if someone was full on abusing you, it is not you at all. Not at all. But yeah, this Magician in reverse is kind of, yeah, two combinations of that energy I'm getting. So it's like you could be dealing with a really intelligent person, but you are too, seriously. Some kind of interesting connection going on there. I've been also interpreting the Magician reverse as like an illusionist. You might be trying to, like, as you're building something or working on something, you want to put an illusion over this thing, whatever you're building. It's like you're trying to create a diversion, or how fascinating. That's what I'm seeing here. It's going on in your mind. I don't know if that's accurate for you guys. I feel like at least one Gemini is what this is like going on here, because seriously freaking, I wish I had the comment in front of me. Someone once broke down the difference between processing information, the difference between like Aquarian and Gemini. And I'm only saying that because this is Aquarian and that's obviously Gemini, Mercurial. And they're known to be one the most intelligent. I know it doesn't have to be a competition, but they are known for being the most intelligent signs. There's even a little bit of some debates that go on. And there was this one girl on my channel, and I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name, but hopefully she hears this and she can, oh no, she can't comment. But she once said, she said something along the lines of, Geminis are quick-witted. I do feel like Aquarians are highly intelligent, and I've come across different Aquarians, so I don't want to full-on put a generalization or blanket statement that all Aquarians are one exact way. I've come across introverted ones and extroverted ones, but and I've even come across the same with Geminis. I've come across introverted Geminis and extroverted Geminis, but I will say that a lot of the times I come across a little bit more, I think Aquarians can sometimes get interpreted as being shy, but it's not that. They can just be more decisive. Like, they're not going to talk unless they're spoken to, or unless they have like a specific reason to talk. But a lot of the time they're just observing and absorbing because they're so humanitarian. A lot of times I think they're associated with analyzing people and people's behaviors. They're like people watchers. Maybe you have that in common, but I do feel like Geminis are very fast at interpreting what they're mentally computing. And like, you know how there can be a filtering system also almost within your mind where like your mind gets one impression, but the words that you can communicate sometimes can feel limited. But I do feel like Geminis are really good at articulating that. Like seriously, that they're so fast at processing information that I'm like, shiz, you know, like I personally have a lot of Aquarian, and I definitely can see a difference every time I converse with a Gemini. Because I'm like, holy shiz, like they've already come up with like 10 quick-witted responses, and I'm like, I need like an hour. And then I'll come up with something really freaking good. Anyway, I don't know why I just dove into all of that. But you've got a good outcome. This Nine of Pentacles could be that whatever you're building toward, it could be a financial pursuit. It could just build more of your independence so that you can continue to move around some kind of obstacle person or some person's like manipulative behavior. You're aware of it, obviously. Like I said, it's always in the back of your mind. You're always like kind of aware of what this person's up to or what they're doing. Let me dive into the extended gem. If you guys want to join me over there, of course, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But if this is where we leave things, Gem, I'm sending you so much love, wishing all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.